Hello.
Hello, Baba. How are you this evening? You had said in the last conversation that the shamans and yourself, the shamans of South Africa, the seers, are worried about the visions that they're getting about the future. And you mentioned you and other seers are seeing a great war coming. Could you just tell us again about that?
Ma'am, it's simple. We are troubled about the visions that many of us are getting of coming war in the southern parts of Africa, right till the coming year. We are worried about this, and we want to pray over it. It will be a war caused by people who try to use God's name as a trigger for conflict with other fellow human beings.
And so, Baba, how do you say that the war can be averted that's going to affect humanity?
No, man. I have not the wisdom. It needs wiser people than me, and that this thing should be avoided.
Yes.
Because coming it will, whether we like it or not, but it has to be avoided and stopped. Human beings were not created for war. They were created for peace, for friendship, and for love. That's what we believe.
Yes, and you had mentioned that if we pray globally for up to 3 days, that we could maybe, through a global prayer, avert this disaster that is being seen.
Prayer will be able to avert this thing, and that's what we believe.
Yes.
Prayer is very powerful. If people pray, many people pray together.
What other advice do you have for people as we go into this new era of humanity?
People must learn to forgive each other. People must learn to understand each other. The fact that people speak different languages should not be used as a basis for conflict. Because if you study all the languages of people throughout the world, as I, Craig Muka, have done, you find words in all our languages which are the same, which mean the same, beautiful words. And we should look more for what brings us together than for what keeps us apart.
Yes, Baba. And if as a world we don't pray, if as a world we don't come together, what do you think will happen to our humanity?
We would be lost. Other civilizations long before us were lost, men. Because people could not teach themselves to live together with each other in harmony.
Yes.
Let me give you just one word, man. I'm going to give you a word in the Zulu language.
Yes, Baba.
Ina. Ina.
Mm-hmm.
You know what this word means, man?
No, Baba. No, Baba, I don't know what that means.
It means me. It's Zulu for me.
Mm-hmm.
And the Zulus are black people in the southern part of South Africa. And yet, we say me when we mean myself.
Yes, Baba.
The word is the same. It means the same thing. Let me give you another word, man. Indlu. I-N-D-L-U. Indlu.
Mm-hmm.
This is the word. This is the Zulu word, which means a house. And in the language of the Eskimo people far away in North America, in Canada, a house is called Indlu. Indlu, I-N-D-L-U, in Zulu in South Africa, and in North America, Indlu means a house.
Yes, Baba.
So the word is the same. Already we've got something beautiful which joins us together.
Yes.
Instead of those things that keep us apart, we must find all common things instead of those that separate us.
Yes, Baba. And Baba, what is the importance of the mother principle, or honoring the mother in this new times we're going into?
Honoring the mother.
Yes.
It's very simple, man. Any person who has studied African tribal history will tell you that the people who showed us which food to eat, the people who discovered which plants to plant and to cook and feed to the children were women. And there is strong evidence that women, not men, were the first miners of gold and certain minerals in Southern Africa, thousands and thousands of years ago. Our word for mining, Imba, also means females. And our word, in the language of the Zulu people and other African people throughout Africa, our word for mother is mama. Mama, M-A-M-A or M-A-M-E. It means mother. We have more in common than we have in difference. And on that, we can base mutual respect and forgiveness.
Yeah, yes.
The Honorable One.
Thank you so much, Baba. Baba, when I spoke to you 2 days ago, I asked you if there was one person you would like me to pass this message on to besides all the people that I'm going to pass it on to who are going to be doing the global prayer, which you said you'll be part of for December the 21st, 2012. You said that it would be the Dalai Lama. You said that you met him in South Africa in the hotel room. Could you share that story with us? And what would you like to share with the Dalai Lama?
His Holiness visited my country, South Africa, and he asked me to visit him. I was taken there, and the Holy One asked me to divine whether he would be allowed to return to Tibet. I did so, but the reply from the divination bones said, no, will not be allowed at this time to return home. And I was afraid of offending this great man. And I hesitated. And then he pressed me, saying, "What do your instruments say?" I said, "My Lord, I'm ashamed to say that my instruments tell me something I do not wish to tell someone like yourself." The Dalai Lama said, "They are saying that I will not be returning back to Tibet at this stage." I said, "Yes, my Lord, that is what they say." The Dalai Lama laughed and said, "You should not have tried to hide the truth from me, because I knew what your divining bones say." I said, "My Lord, have you studied African divination?" The Holy One said, "I know one thing, that the divination of Tibet and the divination of Africa is one thing, because there is only one great truth in this world. All truth is one." I remember those words, and I will remember them until I die. All truth is one.
Ashe, that's beautiful. And what message would you like us to pass on to His Holiness from you?
I can only ask His Holiness to help us to send prayers to the great spirits beyond the stars, that there should be peace upon our planet, especially this time. We must pray for peace upon the whole of the earth, especially at this time. Let His Holiness help us to send the great prayer to the stars.
And why at this particular time?
If we don't do that, if we don't pray, really pray, Africa especially faces a period of terrible trouble. You will see, before the middle of this coming year, you will see what I'm trying to say. We need to pray. Otherwise, the whole of Africa is going to be overwhelmed with war.
Yes, Baba.
Thank you, man.
Is there anything else the shamans have revealed that we should know and share with others?
No, man.
Okay.
No, only this, what I've already said.
Yes.
Please.
Okay, Baba. And so, I know you're going to join us December the 21st to pray for global peace. And I spoke to the others, and I told them in the last conversation, you said we should at least do minimum of 3 days intensive prayer together, all together. So on the 21st to the 23rd at least, to avert this disaster that is coming.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Is there anything we can do for you? You do so much for everyone else.
No, man, just your prayers for my family and me. These dark times that are coming.
Yes, Baba. And thank you so much. I know that we've taken up your precious time, and I will pass this message on. We've now recorded it. And Baba, if I have any more feedback and if I have any more updates, I will call you before the global prayer starts.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you to Mr. Virginia as well. Thank you, Baba. Bye-bye.
I will tell you. Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye, Baba.